line up, and then you just go upstairs and come when your name is called. Okay, and the dean of the respective faculty enrolled by the student shall put on the tie clip on the student, followed by the photo session if the supervisor is not there. Okay, so the dean will put the tie clip for the students. Okay, and students shall need to go down the stage once the photo session is over. Okay, is it clear? May I repeat? Yes. Okay, one more time. Okay, students should queue behind their respective supervisors. You all will line up on the my left, and your right. You all will line up there. Okay, and when you saw your supervisors there, you just queue behind.
This event will begin shortly. Please be seated and kindly set your mobile phone to silent mode throughout the program. You are required to stand upon the arrival of our honored guests. Your cooperation is highly appreciated. Thank you.
Announcing the arrival of Yang Berbahagia Profesor Senior Technologist Dr. Zairi bin Abdul Rahim, Vice Chancellor University Tun Muslim of Malaysia, accompanied by Professor Technologist Dr. Azmi bin Khamis, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic and International, Professor Dr. Lokman Hakim bin Ismail, Deputy Vice Chancellor Student Affairs and Alumni, Professor Dr. Syamruddin bin Haji Mahsan, Dean Center of Graduate Studies, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Asmar Rashid bin Muniran, Deputy Dean Center for Graduate Studies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for lagu Bangsa Johor and Negaraku.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. A very good morning and a very warm welcome to all. First of all, allow me to extend the warmest welcome to Yang Berbahagia Professor in Senior Technologies Dr. Ruzairi bin Abdul Rahim, Vice Chancellor of UTHM, Professor Technologies Dr. Azmi bin Khamis, Deputy Vice Chancellor of Academic and International, Professor Dr. Lokman Hakim bin Ismail, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Students Affairs and Alumni, Professor Dr. Shahruddin bin Haji Mahzan, Dean of the Center for Graduate Studies and Chairman of the Organizing Committee, Deans, Supervisors, Postgraduate Staff and Graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 10th Postgraduate Hooding Ceremony and the presentation of Certificate of Appreciation to the Supervisors in conjunction with the 22nd UTHM Convocation. Thank you for being here today. The Postgraduate Hooding Ceremony is organized to give a special recognition to the graduates for their success in completing their studies. This year, a total of 211 graduates will be receiving their postgraduate degree. Out of this number, 128 graduates will receive their doctorate degree and 83 graduates will receive their master's degree. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed, I would like to invite Al-Fadil Ustad Muhammad Lutfi bin Solehan to recite the doa.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil mursalin. Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin al-Fatihi lima ughliqa wal khatimi lima sabaqa wan nasir al-haqqi bil haqq wal hadi ila siratin mustaqim wa ala alihi wa sahbihi haqqa qadrihi wa miqdaril azim. Ya Allah, ya Karim, ya Wadud, kami memanjatkan kesyukuran kepadamu kerana dengan taufik dan hidayah, inayah dan riayahmu mengizinkan kami untuk berada dalam Majlis Permakaian Hud Graduan Siswazah ke-10 Sempena Istiadat Konvokesyen ke-22 Universiti Tun Hussein Malaysia. Ya Allah, ya fa'alu lima yurid, kami mohon kepadamu agar engkau berkati majlis ini dengan limpahan kasih sayangmu. Semoga segala usaha kami dapat mendapat kerahmatan dan keredaanmu. Begitu juga pada para pendidik yang telah dan seluruh warga universiti yang telah bersama-sama berganding bahu menyumbang khidmat dan menabur bakti di universiti ini. Di saat ini juga kami merafakkan tangan dengan penuh rasa kehambaan mengharapkan ihsanmu agar engkau menghiasi diri kami dengan nilai-nilai amanah, profesional dan inovatif, seterusnya menganugerahkan kepada kami kecemerlangan demi kecemerlangan yang lebih bermakna dalam pelbagai bidang pada masa yang akan datang. Ya Allah, ya Ghaniyu, ya Hamid, jadikanlah kami yang diraikan pada hari ini sebagai insan yang bersyukur atas pengiktirafan ini. Jadikanlah mereka hamba yang akan sentiasa berusaha dengan lebih gigih dan tekun untuk meningkatkan potensi dan prestasi maupun keterampilan diri dengan akhlak-akhlak yang luhur lagi terpuji demi menjamin kebahagiaan kehidupan di dunia dan di akhirat. Kami juga mohon kepadamu ya Allah dengan penuh ketaakulan agar majlis ini menjadi sumber inspirasi kepada seluruh warga universiti agar mereka sama-sama memerah keringat dan mengembleng tenaga untuk mencapai kecemerlangan demi mengharumkan nama universiti. Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Rabbana iftah bainana wa baina qaumina bil haqq wa anta khairul fatihin. Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da idh hadaytana wa hab lana min ladunka rahmah innaka antal wahhab. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata a'yun waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adzaban nar. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Thank you, Ustaz Muhammad Lutfi bin Solehan.
Ladies and gentlemen, the post-grad hooding ceremony and presentation of certificates of appreciation for the Faculty of Civil Engineering will commence now. We are honored to invite Yang Berbahagia Profesor Teknologis Dr. Azmi bin Kamis to present the certificate, accompanied by Professor Dr. Shahruddin bin Haji Mahzan, Dean of the Center for Graduate Studies, and Professor in Senior Technologies Dr. Muhammad Irwan bin Juki, Dean of Faculty of Civil Engineering and Built Environment, to witness the ceremony. Please welcome. Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering, Masters by Research in Civil Engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, the following are the supervisors and the graduates. Please welcome Professor Surveyor Technologist Dr. Lokman Hakim bin Ismail, the main supervisor of the following students: Aslila binti Abdul Qadir, PhD; Nik Muhammad Zaini bin Nixo, PhD; and Fatma Hussein Abbas Yunis, PhD. Next, Professor in Senior Technologies Dr. Muhammad Haziman bin Wan Ibrahim, the main supervisor for Tuan Nur Hayati binti Tuan Cik, PhD. Next, Professor in Senior Technologies Dr. Muhammad Haziman bin Wan Ibrahim, the main supervisor for Tuan Nur Hayati binti Tuan Cik, PhD. Next, Professor Dr. Ismail bin Abdul Rahman, the main supervisor for Maitam Khadim, PhD. Next, Professor Technologist Dr. Norzila binti Othman, the main supervisor for Nur Izzah binti Haji Abdul Aziz, PhD. Next, Associate Professor, Euro Engineer and Senior Technologist Dr. Shahirun bin Shahidan, the main supervisor of Muhammad Shamil bin Salim, PhD. Suchitra anak perempuan Ramasamy, Masters. And Adib Fikri bin Abdul Manaf, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Kamaruddin bin Amba, the main supervisor for Ali Ahmad Muhammad, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Muhammad Yusri bin Aman, the main supervisor for Mundar Abdullah Muhammad Bilema, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Muhammad Ezri bin Abdullah, the main supervisor for Rosnawati binti Buhari, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Surveyor Dr. Muhammad Effendi bin Daud, the main supervisor for Nur Suhaiza binti Sauti, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Zawawi bin Daud, the main supervisor for Amir, PhD. Muhammad Baharuddin bin Rizwan, PhD. And Baharin bin Ahmad, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Chemist Dr. Radin Maya Safira binti Radin Muhammad, the main supervisor for Siti Nur Hidayah binti Arifin, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Munzila binti Mat Rohani, the main supervisor for Nurul Mansuha binti Nur Azlan, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Technologies Dr. Faisal bin Sheikh Khalid, the main supervisor for Shazwi Hakimi bin Sa'idin, Masters. Next, Technologies Dr. Muhammad Fikri bin Hasmuri, the main supervisor for Muhammad Arif bin Mat Saleh, Masters. And Nur Mahamira Zairani binti Muhammad Zaini, Masters. Next, Technologies Dr. Nurdina binti Mat Amin, the main supervisor for Liu Pok Huai, Masters. Next, Technologies Dr. Roslinda binti Seswaya, the main supervisor for Siti Mariam binti Sulaiman, Masters. Next, Engineer Dr. Muhammad Nizam bin Zakaria, the main supervisor for Hilyati Sabtu Elias Othman, PhD. Next, Dr. Faisal bin Pakir, the main supervisor for Ermiza Hillary, Masters. Next, Dr. Muhammad Azwan bin Zakaria, the main supervisor for Ruben Tiran, son of Kalundapian, Masters. Next, Dr. Junaida binti Jalaini, the main supervisor for Ali Hamid Muhammad Hawasht, PhD. Congratulations and well done to the supervisors and graduates. Thank you, Professor in Senior Technologies Dr. Irwan bin Juki, the Dean of Faculty of Civil Engineering and Built Environment.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we would like to invite Associate Professor Dr. Rosli bin Umar, the Dean of the Faculty Electrical and Electronic Engineering, to accompany the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and International, in presenting the certificate to the graduates. Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering, Masters by Research in Electrical Engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, the following are the supervisors and graduates. Please welcome Professor Dr. Muhammad Faiz Liu bin Abdullah, the main supervisor for the following students. Abdullah Ali Qasim, PhD. Next, Professor Technologies Dr. Muhammad Khairul bin Ahmad, the main supervisor for Azman bin Talib, PhD. Nurul Amira Syahida binti Ma'ruf, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Asma Rashid bin Poniran, the main supervisor for Marin Paya Martin, Masters. And Nur Saidatul Maya binti Ibrahim, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Khairul Nizam bin Ramli, the main supervisor for Al-Fatli Hatam, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Lukman Hanif bin Muhammad Audah, the main supervisor for Amir Nadum Hikmat Al-Hasan, PhD. Next, Professor Dr. Nafarizal bin Nayan, the supervisor for Anis Suhaili binti Bakri. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Rosli bin Omar, the main supervisor for Sanjay Kumar Depnath, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Wahyu Mulyo Utomo, the main supervisor for Nur Atikah Ahmad Isa, Masters. Associate Professor Isinya Dr. Dirman Hanafi, the main supervisor for Ayat Mahmud Kwat YC, PhD. Next, Professor Madya Dr. Shamsul Aizam bin Zulkifli, the main supervisor for Muhammad Shazmi bin Sempena. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Muhammad Razali bin Matumari, the main supervisor for Shadia Nabila binti Muhammad Safwan, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologies Dr. Muhammad Noor bin Abdullah, the main supervisor for Zaid Tarikh Hassan Al-Hadrawi, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Senior Technologies Dr. Nur Faiza binti Fuad, the main supervisor for Norezmi binti Mat Jamal, PhD. Binti Muhammad, the main supervisor for Ani Zafira binti Muhammad Ismail, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Fauzia Hanim binti Cik Seman, the main supervisor for Nurul Syafiqah binti Ishaq, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Maisara binti Othman, the main supervisor for Afiq Azim bin Ayub, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Nursaliza binti Abdullah, the main supervisor for Muhammad Khalid Ibrahim Al-Obaidi, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Wan Nur Shazwani binti Wan Zakaria, the main supervisor for Wan Noriana binti Wan Azlan, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Zuhaira binti Zainal Abidin, the main supervisor for Suhail Askar Qureshi, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Senior Dr. Nurhanis binti Muhammad Razi, the main supervisor for Nik Sahida binti Nik Ahmad, Masters. Next, Technologies Dr. Khalid bin Isa, the main supervisor for Rafiza binti Muhammad Hanifah, PhD. Next, Technologies Dr. Muhammad Norzali bin Haji Muhammad, the main supervisor for Susama Bakti, PhD. And Technologies Dr. Siti Emily binti Jumaat, the main supervisor for Umar Abu Bakar Saleh, PhD. Next, Technologies Dr. Nur Anida binti Jumadi, the main supervisor for Eng Chun Kit, Masters. Dr. Xavier Mutoi, the main supervisor for Ding Lik Swang, PhD. Dr. Afarul Razi bin Abu Bakar, the main supervisor for Ahmad Faiz Hilmi bin Abdul Ghani, Masters, and Muhammad Azli bin Nur Amran, Masters. Next, Dr. Arifuddin bin Jorid, the main supervisor for Marianti binti Razali, Masters. Anak lelaki Ekan, the main supervisor for Chua Wee Hen, Masters. Dr. Karul Anwar bin Muhammad, the main supervisor for Fatin Nur binti Ahmad, Masters. Next, Dr. Muhammad Syamian bin Zainal, the main supervisor for Ali Hussein Majid, PhD. Next, Professor Dr. Nafarizal bin Nayan, the main supervisor for Anis Suhaili binti Bakri, PhD. Next, Dr. Mariam Jamila binti Humam, the main supervisor for Nori Nabila binti Rizal Ki. Dr. Noh Akmal binti Muhammad Jamail, the main supervisor for Nisanti Anak Perempuan Sutra Sakarat, PhD. Next, Dr. Noh Hafiza binti Ngajikin, the main supervisor for Afika binti Yaakob, Masters. Nazra Iliana binti Sulaiman, Masters. Next, Dr. Rafida binti Ngadingon, alias Ngadungon, the main supervisor for Niramawangi binti Sarif, Masters. Dr. Sharfa Zahira binti Sapwan, the main supervisor for Abdul Rahman Ahmad Ghalib Amir, PhD. Dr. Chua King Lee, the main supervisor for Nur Farahin binti Ishaq, Masters. Supervisor for Josephine Ong Ning Ting, Masters. Congratulations and well done to the supervisors and graduates. Thank you, Associate Professor Dr. Rosli bin Omar, the Dean of Faculty, Electrical and Electronic Engineering.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we would like to invite Associate Professor in Senior Technologies Dr. Bukhari bin Mansur, the Dean of the Faculty of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering, to accompany the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and International, in presenting the certificate to the graduates. Please welcome. Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering, Masters of Mechanical Engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, the following are the supervisors and graduates. Please welcome Professor Dr. Yusri bin Yusuf, the main supervisor of the following students: Nur Hatim Obayis, PhD; Maznah binti Ilyas Ahmad, PhD; Yazid Abdul Samia Muhammad Saif, PhD. Next, Professor Dr. Muhammad Amri bin Lajis, the main supervisor of Sami Abdul Muhammad Al-Alimi, PhD. Next, Professor Dr. Abdul Muttalib bin Leman, the main supervisor of Hafiz Zafar Sharif, PhD. Next, Professor Dr. Zawati binti Harun, the main supervisor of Nur Hasliza binti Kamarudin, PhD. Siti Hajar binti Muhammad Akhair, Master. Next, Associate Professor Technologies Dr. Muslim bin Muhammad, the main supervisor for Budi Sulistyo, PhD. And Najdat Hamid Abdul Salam, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologies Dr. Hamimah binti Abdul Rahman, the main supervisor for Nurul Farhana binti Abdul Rahman, Masters. Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Nurasikin binti Mat Isa, the main supervisor for Abdullah Ibrahim Abdullah, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Azian binti Hariri, the main supervisor for Amir Abdullah bin Muhammad Daman Huri, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Faizal bin Muhyiddin Bacha, the main supervisor for Abdul Mu'in bin Sya'ri, Masters. And Sheikh Saiful Azam bin Samsudin, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Zamani bin Ghali, the main supervisor for Siti Badriah binti Khairul Razak, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Syahrul Azmi bin Osman, the main supervisor for Muhammad Mustaqim bin Tukiman, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Wan Saiful Islam bin Wan Salim, the main supervisor for Kamaleswaran anak lelaki Subramaniam, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Nurzelawati binti Asmu'in, the main supervisor for Muhammad Fakul Razi bin Abdul Rahman, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Anika Zafia binti Muhammad Rus, the main supervisor for Nurul Saidatul Shida binti Sulong, PhD. Next, Technologist Dr. Ahmad Mubarak bin Tajul Arifin, the main supervisor for Shaktivel anak lelaki M. Lechumanan, Masters. Next, Technologist Dr. Muhammad Akmal bin Johar, the main supervisor for Wan Akashah bin Wan Jamaluddin, Masters. Technologist Dr. Riazul Haq bin Abdul Haq, the main supervisor for Muhammad Khalil Jimasan, PhD. Next, Technologist Dr. Shariful Shafiq bin Shamsuddin, the main supervisor for Najmuddin Muhammad Ahmad Abu Musali, PhD. Next, Dr. Kamarul Azhar bin Kamaruddin, the main supervisor for Ranjini Anak Perempuan Anpalagan, Masters. Next, Dr. Muhammad Faisal bin Hushim, the main supervisor for Zainul Amirul Ihsan bin Zainul Abidin, Masters. Next, Dr. Eng Chuan Hat, Dr. Eng Chuan Huat, the main supervisor for Lai Chi Fung, Masters. Next, Dr. Koh Ching Tang, the main supervisor for Ku Wei Li, PhD. And Lim Shing Chi, Masters. Finally, Dr. Nurmayati binti Nordin, the main supervisor for Shamshuri bin Muhammad Rasidi, Masters. Congratulations and well done to the supervisors and graduates. Thank you to Yang Berbahagia Professor Technologist Dr. Azmi bin Kamis, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic and International, and the graduates with their certificates. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall have a short break.
Now we would like to invite Professor Senior Technologist Dr. Ruzairi Abdul Rahim, Vice Chancellor, Universiti Tun Hussein On Malaysia, accompanied by Professor Dr. Syaruddin bin Haji Mahzan, Elias Muhammad Zain, the Dean of Centre for Graduate Studies, and Professor Dr. Wan Fauzia binti Wan Yusof, the Dean of Faculty of Technology Management and Business, to present the certificate to the supervisors and graduates. Please welcome. Doctor of Philosophy in Technology Management, Master of Science in Technology Management, Master of Science in Real Estate and Facilities Management. Ladies and gentlemen, the following are the supervisors and graduates. Please welcome Professor Surveyor Dr. Wan Zahari bin Wan Yusof, the main supervisor for the following students. Tan Jia Ying, Master. Professor Technologist Dr. Xiao Tawi, the main supervisor for Lim Wei Guan, PhD. And Teo Wei Shi, Masters. Next, Professor Professor Dr. Ismail bin Abdul Rahman, the main supervisor for Fatimah Tahir Salah Zubain Al-Mansur, PhD. Ahmad Salim Ahmad Mari Al-Hamdadi, PhD. And Maita Tahir Salih Zubain Al-Mansuri, PhD. And Bamban Henki Raimnanto, PhD. Dr. Rozila binti Kasim, the main supervisor for Iman Muhammad Abdul Rahman Al-Hamadi, PhD. Abdul Nasir Abdullah Muhammad Al-Mula Asyahi, PhD. Salim Rashid Saif Murshid Al-Makbali, PhD. Falah Salim Faleh, PhD. Mariam Hamid Yasin, PhD. And Lee Wee Hao, Masters. Next, Professor Dr. Wan Fauzi alias Wan Fauzia binti Wan Yusof, the main supervisor for Raudah binti Muhammad Adnan, PhD. Non Suhaida binti Awang alias Muhammad, PhD. Zaid Hussein Saleh bin BH Al-Hemari, PhD. Anur Muhammad Ahmad Khalifah Al-Suwaidi, PhD. Duha Hashim Ali Al-Khazraji, PhD. Muhammad Nazir bin Muhammad Adi, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Surveyor Dr. Abdul Jalil bin Omar, the main supervisor for Ali Hamad Salim Muhammad Al-Niadi, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Suzakimin bin Muhammad, the main supervisor for Muhammad Shabili bin Nikman Lee, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Torehman Elias Rosmaini bin Tasmin, the main supervisor for Ramatu Muhammad Nda, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Goh Kai Chen, the main supervisor for Rashid Juma Rashid Salim Al-Kabi, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Mat Fauzi bin Ahmad Elias Muhammad, the main supervisor for Hambar Muhammad Sabah Obaid, PhD. And Nurul Hazirah binti Hamizat, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Raja Zuraida binti Raja Muhammad Rasi, the main supervisor for Muna Nur Khairunisa binti Ustadi, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Narimah binti Kasim, the main supervisor for Syed Muhammad Khalfan Muhammad Al-Fazri, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Roshartini binti Omar, the main supervisor for Aina Mardia binti Salihuddin, PhD. And Nisamini anak perempuan Subramaniam, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Abdul Rahman bin Ahmad, the main supervisor for Ala Salam Jamil, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Amran bin Harun, the main supervisor for Kadim Ghaffar Kadim, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Lizam bin Muhammad Diah, the Supervisor for Ahmad Hamad Nasib Balmur Al-Mansuri, PhD. And Ar-Rashdi Hamdan Said Musalam Mokbil, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Azlina binti Mat Yassin, the main supervisor for Abdullah Nasir Ali Al-Wali Al-Mazrui, PhD. And Ali Muhammad Ali Hamad Al-Naqbi, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Nur Aziati binti Abdul Hamid, the main supervisor for Al-Blushi Said Abdul Latif Abdul Nabi Gulam, PhD. Un Fuk Yu, PhD. Muhammad Al-Nidi, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Nur Hazana binti Abdullah, the main supervisor for Ikram Shah bin Mokhtar, PhD. Associate Professor Dr. Ita binti Wahab, the main supervisor for Norin Noor binti Abdul Aziz, PhD. Associate Professor Dr. Fadila binti Ismail, the main supervisor for Nesrin Ibrahim Yusuf Awada, PhD. Omar Ibrahim Ali Jafar Al-Ansari, PhD. Adnan Ali Hassan Humaid Al-Hosani, PhD. Rashid Ali Ahmad Muhammad Al-Ali, PhD. Next, Professor Dr. Siti Sarah binti Omar, the main supervisor for Ali Makman Salim, PhD. Khatab Ibrahim Ahmed Hadid, Masters. Next, Dr. Umi Kartini binti Rashid, the main supervisor for Sonia, PhD. Congratulations and well done to the supervisors and graduates. Thank you, Professor Dr. Wan Fauzia binti Wan Yusof, the Dean of Faculty of Technology Management and Business.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite Professor Technologist Dr. Abdul Rasid bin Abdul Razak, the Dean of the Faculty of Technical and Vocational Education, to accompany the Vice Chancellor in presenting the certificate to the graduates. Please welcome. Doctor of Philosophy in Technical and Vocational Education, Masters of Technical and Vocational Education. Ladies and gentlemen, the following are the supervisors and graduates. Please welcome Professor Technologist Dr. Abdul Rasid bin Abdul Razak, the main supervisor of the following students. Siti Salwa binti Abdul Muttalib, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Muhammad Hisham bin Muhammad Hashim, the main supervisor for Nur Iwani binti Azmi, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Saifulizam bin Putih, the main supervisor for Amanina binti Muhammad Sanusi, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Khairul bin Muhammad Saleh, the main supervisor for Yusliandi bin Yusuf, Masters. Next, Associate Professor, Technologist Dr. Mimi Muhafiza binti Muhammad, the main supervisor for Nur Azah binti Sadli, Masters. Next, Associate Professor, Technologist Dr. Lee Ming Fong, the main supervisor for Muhammad Zamri bin Sharif, Masters. Next, Technologist Dr. Muhammad Bakri bin Rahim, the main supervisor for Harunisa binti Jopri, PhD. Next, Technologist Dr. Yi Mei Hyong, the main supervisor for Raudah Adibah binti Ahmad Zubair, Masters. Next, Associate Professor, Technologist Dr. Doria Islamiyah binti Rosli, the main supervisor for Rosdi bin Abdullah, Masters. Next, Dr. Norma binti Zakaria, the main supervisor for Mas Adliahani binti Mas Duki, PhD. Next, Dr. Hashimah binti Hamid, the main supervisor for Yi Chin Tian, alias Yi Chai Tin, Masters. Next, Encik Hairudin bin Harun, the main supervisor for Nur Akilah binti Abdul Latif Janatul, Masters. Next, Nur Suhada binti Mat Hasan, Masters. Congratulations and well done to the supervisors and graduates. Thank you, Professor Technologist Dr. Abdul Rasid bin Abdul Razak, the Dean of the Faculty of Technical and Vocational Education.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we would like to invite Technologist Dr. Azizul Azhar bin Ramli, the Dean of the Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology, to accompany the Vice Chancellor to present the certificate to the graduates. Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science and Information Technology. Masters in Computer Science and Information Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, the following are the supervisors and graduates. Please welcome Professor Technologist Dr. Muhammad Farhan bin Matfuzi, the main supervisor for the following students: Abdul Majid Sumro, PhD. Next, Professor Dr. Rozaida binti Ghazali, the main supervisor for Ibrahim Qasim Salih Al-Wajid, PhD. Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Hairul Nizam bin Mahdin, the main supervisor for Gohar Zaman, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Aida binti Mustafa, the main supervisor for Muhammad Ahmad Jubair, PhD, and Umar Farouk Khattab, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Najib bin Muhammad Saleh, the main supervisor for Sharizul Amri bin Muhammad Zulkifli, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Nurhaniza binti Wahid, the main supervisor for Cheng Hock Hong, PhD. Associate Professor Dr. Nur Azah binti Samsudin, the main supervisor for Adeliki Abdullahi Oyukuli, PhD. Next, Technologist Dr. Muhammad Nora Sri bin Ismail, the main supervisor for Masinta binti Musa, Masters. Dr. Salama A. Mustafa, the main supervisor for Shihab Hamad Khalifa, PhD. Next, Dr. Muhaini binti Uthman, the main supervisor for Haitam Kutaiba Ghadban. Next, Dr. Yana Mazwin binti Muhammad Hasim, the main supervisor for Hafiz Ma'as Askir, Masters. Congratulations and well done to the supervisors and graduates. Thank you, Technologist Dr. Azizul Azhar bin Ramli, the Dean of the Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Zaki bin Noor, the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Science and Technology, to accompany the Vice Chancellor in presenting the certificate to the graduates. Please welcome. Doctor of Philosophy in Science, Masters of Science. Ladies and gentlemen, the following are the supervisors and graduates. Please welcome Professor Technologist Dr. Zaidi bin Ambong, the main supervisor of Mona Alice binti Mat Yasir, Master. Next, Professor Technologist Dr. Azmi bin Kamis, the main supervisor for Huma Bashir, PhD. Next, Professor Dr. Zaidi bin Roslan, the main supervisor for Ja'far Abdul Abbas Abud, PhD. Next, Professor Dr. Muhammad Arif bin Agam, the main supervisor for Ala Nihat Tuama, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Muhammad Abdul Latif bin Abu Bakar, the main supervisor for Fatin Nur Atikah binti Zahari, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Pang Chang, the main supervisor for Ng Yong Zian, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Siti Nur Fazilah binti Muhammad Nur, the main supervisor for Suswanto Ismadi Megah S, PhD. And Saira Asad, PhD. Next, Associate Professor Dr. Balkis binti Haji Abdul Talib, the main supervisor for Alia Idris Abdul Magid Al-Flaye, Masters. Next, Next, Technologist Dr. Siti Suhana binti Jamaian, the main supervisor for Umal Aisyah Farhana binti Muhammad Sadiq, Masters. Next, Technologist Dr. Nur Azlin binti Abdullah, the main supervisor for Nur Ain Syuhada binti Muhammad Yazid, Masters. Next, Chemist Dr. Nur Hayati binti Muhammad, the main supervisor for Wan Nur Ain Syukriyah binti Wan Marzuki Rashidi, Masters. And Aslia Natasha binti Pauzi, Masters. Next, Dr. Nurhaliza binti Abu Bakar, the main supervisor for Inas Ridha Ali, PhD. Next, Dr. Siti Fatimah Zahara binti Muhammad Fuzi, the main supervisor for Shoria Aruni binti Abdul Manaf, PhD. Next, Dr. Halimi binti Muhammad Khalid, the main supervisor for Siti Maliati binti Kasim. Next, Dr. Furzani binti Pai, the main supervisor for Nur Ain Muhammad Nasim, Master. Finally, Dr. Shakila binti Abdullah, the main supervisor for Farha Husna binti Muhammad Noor, Masters. Congratulations and well done to the supervisors and graduates. Thank you, Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Zaki bin Noor, the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Science and Technology.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Jumadi bin Abdul Sukur, the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering Technology, to accompany the Vice Chancellor in presenting the certificate to the graduates. Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering Technology, Master of Engineering Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, the following are the supervisors and graduates. Please welcome Professor Dr. Abdul Muttalib bin Leman, the main supervisor for the following student. Suhaila binti Abdul Hamid, PhD. Professor Technologist Dr. Amir bin Khalid, the main supervisor for Iqbal Sharizwan bin Abdullah, Masters. Professor Dr. Chan Chi Meng, the main supervisor for Norasiah Mira binti Anwar, PhD. Associate Professor Technologies Dr. Nur Akmazilah binti Muhammad Fauzi, the main supervisor for Tan Kian Meng, PhD. Associate Professor Technologies Dr. Nurhanis Hayati binti Hairum, the main supervisor for Muhammad Alif Hakimi bin Hamdan, Masters. And Muhammad Adib bin Abidi, Masters. Next, Associate Professor Technologies Dr. Nur Haslina binti Hashim, the main supervisor for Muhammad Shahrul Shafendi bin Ibrahim, PhD. Associate Professor Dr. Angza Sari binti Muhammad Kasim, the main supervisor for Ashuvila binti Muhammad Arifin, PhD. Surveyor Technologies Dr. Muhammad Ashraf bin Abdul Rahman, the main supervisor for Muhammad Kamaruzaman bin Musa, PhD. And Siti Nur Fatimah binti Zuraidi, PhD. Dr. Lee Ti Chuan, the main supervisor for Janifal bin Alipal, PhD. Technologies Dr. Maria binti Awang, the main supervisor for Tam Cheong Cheng, Masters. Technologies Dr. Sun Eun, the main supervisor for Sai Kailan, Masters. Next, Dr. Rahim bin Jami'an, the main supervisor for Muhammad Murad Mubarak Al-Qaisi, Masters. Next, Dr. Faiz Ashraf bin Saparudin, the main supervisor for Nurul Saliha Amani binti Ibrahim, Masters. Finally, Dr. Mimi Suliza binti Muhammad, the main supervisor for Nurul Nadia binti Rudi, Masters. Congratulations and well done to the supervisors and graduates. Thank you, Associate Professor, Technologies Dr. Jumadi bin Abdul Shukur, the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering Technology.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite Dr. Lutfan bin Jaiz, the Dean of the Center for General Studies and Curriculum, to accompany the Vice Chancellor in presenting the certificate to the graduates. Doctor of Philosophy, Masters of Philosophy. Ladies and gentlemen, the following are the supervisors and graduates. Please welcome Associate Professor Dr. Hairul Anwar bin Kamri, the main supervisor for Razi bin Jaafar, Master. Next, Dr. Fauziah binti Ali, the main supervisor for Nurul Aimi binti Razali, PhD. Next, Dr. Nuriza binti Mat Kadiran, the main supervisor for Zahurin binti Abdul Qadir, Masters. Next, Dr. Salawati binti Ahmad, the main supervisor for Shakina binti Shahli, Master. Congratulations and well done to the supervisors and graduates. Thank you, Dr. Lutfan bin Jaiz, the Dean of the Center for General Studies and Curriculum. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall continue with our event today. We would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Professor Insinyur Teknologis Dr. Ruzairi bin Abdul Rahim, Vice Chancellor Universiti Indonesia Malaysia, accompanied by Professor Teknologis Dr. Azmi bin Kamis, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic and International, and Professor Dr. Shahruddin bin Haji Mahzan, Dean of the Center for Graduate Studies and Chairman of the Organizing Committee, to present the award. Please welcome.
The Best Publication Award, PhD in Science and Technology, goes to Janifal bin Alipal. Next, the Best Publication Award, PhD in Social Science, goes to Nurul Aimi binti Razali. Next, the Best Publication Award, Masters in Science and Technology, goes to Nurul Farhana binti Abdul Rahman. Next, the Best Publication Award, Master in Social Science, goes to Rauda Adiba binti Ahmad Zubair. Next, the Best Agent Award goes to Najim Adin Muhammad Ahmad Abu Mosali.
Next, we would like to invite the Best Introducer Award, Staff category, goes to Technologist Dr. Jamal Hussein Didan. Next, the Best Introducer Award, student category, goes to Garba El Hassan. Next, the highest intake postgraduate program award, PhD, goes to Doctor of Philosophy in Technology Management, PPP, Faculty of Technology, Management and Business. Next, the highest intake postgraduate program award, Master, goes to Master of Technical and Vocational Education, Faculty of Technical and Vocational Education. Next, the Outstanding International Enrollment Award, PhD, goes to Doctor of Philosophy in Technology Management, Faculty of Technology Management and Business. And the Outstanding International Enrollment Award, Master, goes to Master of Science in Technology Management, Faculty of Technology Management and Business. The Outstanding Program Serapan Award goes to Master of Engineering Technology, Faculty of Engineering Technology. Finally, the one that we are waiting for, the Best Faculty Award for Research Graduate goes to Faculty of Technology Management and Business. Thank you Yang Berbahagia Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor and the Dean of Center for Graduate Studies for presenting the awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we would like to invite the graduate representative, Ms. Nurul Aimi binti Razali, to deliver her speech. Please welcome.
Thank you, our dear MCs. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor in Senior Technologies Dr. Ruzairi bin Abdul Rahim, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and International, Professor Technologies Dr. Azmi bin Kamis, Dean of the Center for Graduate Studies, Professor Dr. Shaharuddin bin Mahzan, alias Muhammad Zain, Dean of the Center for General Studies and Co-Curricula, Dr. Lutfan bin Jaiz, all Deans of the faculties, supervisors and co-supervisors, my fellow graduates friends, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone. I am Nurul Aimi binti Razali, a graduate from Center for General Studies and Co-Curricula, representing all graduates of Master by Research and Doctor of Philosophy in this hall. Dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, we have gone through a very long process of studying, a process that may take almost years. Maybe some of us take 2 or 3 years, 4 years, or even more than that. Nevertheless, although we may take different amount of time in completing our study, I am sure enough that through this study, we did face a very crucial and challenging stage in our life. It tests us as an individual, not only for our level of knowledge, but also for our other aspect of life, such as family, friends, finance, works, and also our well-being, be it physical or mental health. I believe that only selected people are able to go through this process. Who are they? They are us, each and every one of us in this hall, who are tenacious, persevering, and passionate graduates. I am sure the point that we are at now doesn't come easily. Every one of us must have their own story in going through the ups and downs in this study. As individual, I also have my very personal story. My PhD journey was not an easy one because my family and I just lost our dad a year before I enrolled in my program here. His loss has changed on how our life should be because we needed to adapt to a lot of things that we are unused to. Everything changes after he died. But Alhamdulillah, I managed to get through this phase and able to finish my study with the assistance and support from my mother, my siblings, and also my close family members, not to forget my uncle, Dr. Azman bin Talib, who is also one of the fellow graduates in this hall. Dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, one of the main factors of our success is none other than due to our dedicated supervisors and co-supervisors. the knowledge, the guidance, the support, the encouragement that we receive from them must have assisted us a lot in going through this journey. They are very credible lecturers with an extensive experience in respective field. My supervisor in particular, Dr. Fauziah binti Ani, who is in this hall, and also Associate Professor Dr. Khairul Azman bin Muhammad Suhaimi, who retired last May, and not to forget Dr. Lutfan bin Jais, our Dean. I would like to thank the three of you for supervising and assisting me throughout this study. And on behalf of my fellow graduates in this hall, I would like to thank to all supervisors and co-supervisors, as well as all UTHM lecturers who assisted us throughout these studies. The same goes to the lecturers and administration staff at the Center for Graduate Studies. Thank you for your endless dedication and assistance from the day we enroll as graduate students until today on our special day. CGS has always put our priority first by making sure that our voice is heard, our need is scattered, and our progress is smooth. I believe that these are the best support system that we could ask for from our university, UTHM. Our campus life is sure at its best, with all these elements intact and the best facilities provided all around the campus. Thank you again, UTHM, for this. Dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, with the title that we have now, I hope that my fellow graduates, friends, and I can become a dedicated and committed academician in broadening our respective field of knowledge, and which it can be done by engaging in significant research, giving added value to the local community, and in greater scale, benefiting humanity as a whole. I believe that the combination and the cooperation between the social and technological scientists like us is very much needed by our country and even by the world as a whole, in order to ensure our humanity is progressing well and move in tandem alongside the limitless and endless globalization. Dear ladies and gentlemen, we are very proud that UTHM is the starting point for all of us as an academic scholar. A great thank you to the top leadership of UTHM, led by our Vice Chancellor, who has provided the best learning experience for all of us. By carrying the name of UTHM as the institution knowledge that awarded us this degree, I hope that we, the graduates, can continue to move forward, explore with wisdom, and be among the living proof in realizing the vision and mission of UTHM. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to all of you. May we always be blessed and see you again tomorrow on our graduation day. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nurul Aimi binti Razali, for sharing your experience. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to invite Yang Berbahagia Professor Technologist in Senior Dr. Rozairi bin Abdul Rahim, the Vice Chancellor, University Tun Hussein on Malaysia, to give a speech. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang berbahagia Profesor Teknologis Dr. Azmi bin Kamis, Timbalan Net Chancellor Akademi dan Antarabangsa. Yang berbahagia Profesor Engineer Teknologis Dr. Lokman Hakim bin Ismail, Timbalan Net Chancellor, ahli pelajar dan alumni, penolong-penolong Naib Chancellor, dekan-dekan, pegawai-pegawai tinggi universiti, ketua-ketua jabatan, para penyelia, staf-staf Siswazah, para graduan serta para pelajar. So tahniah diucapkan kepada semua pelajar dan juga supervisor yang telah berjaya mengraduatekan pelajar masing-masing. Sebagai wakil universiti ini, saya amat mengalu-alukan kehadiran para hadirin sekalian, terutamanya penyelia dan para graduan ke Majlis Permakaian Hud Bersempena Konvokesyen UTHM kali ke-22. Marilah kita sama-sama memanjatkan rasa syukur terhadap Ilahi dan dengan limpah kurnianya dapatlah kita bersama-sama meraihkan peristiwa yang gembira dan penuh bersejarah ini. Hari ini universiti telah menorak langkah jauh sejak ia mula ditubuhkan. UTHM kini menawarkan sebanyak 44 program Siswazah. Jumlah enrolment pelajar pasca Siswazah sehingga Oktober 2022 adalah seramai 2,509, iaitu 13% daripada jumlah populasi pelajar. Daripada jumlah ini, seramai 1,300 pelajar melanjutkan pelajaran mereka di peringkat PhD dan juga sarjana. Universiti ini didukung oleh 2,477 staf, di mana 1,141 adalah dari kalangan staf akademik dan 811 adalah staf yang bergraduan. Di UTHM, kalau yang nak info lah, di UTHM jubah Doktor Falsafah mempunyai 3 jalur, manakala jubah sarjana disulam dengan 2 jalur. Di samping itu juga peralatan yang dipakai di kepala oleh graduan Doktor Falsafah adalah bonet, manakala graduan sarjana pula memakai papan motar. Bagi Konvokesyen tahun ini, seramai 383 graduan akan dianugerahkan dengan anugerah pasca Siswazah, di mana 128 pelajar akan menerima ijazah Doktor Falsafah dan 255 akan menerima ijazah sarjana mereka. Daripada jumlah 255 graduan sarjana ini, 83 orang adalah dari kalangan pelajar mod penyelidikan dan selebihnya adalah graduan mod kerja khusus dan juga mod campuran. Daripada 383 pelajar pasca Siswazah yang menerima ijazah ini, 126 orang merupakan pelajar antarabangsa, 126 international students. Buat masa ini, Pusat Pengajian Siswazah menerima pendaftaran seramai 769 pelajar antarabangsa. Kami berharap ada graduan hari ini dapat membantu kami mempromosi universiti ini kepada negara mereka melalui pengalaman peribadi mereka sendiri sepanjang berada di UTHM. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, izinkan saya memberi kata-kata nasihat sikit kepada para graduan yang ada di sini hari ini. Anda semua seharusnya gembira dan bangga dengan pencapaian anda hari ini. Pengajian Siswazah terutamanya melalui penyelidikan bukanlah satu jalan yang mudah. Tapi saya disagree lah. Pada saya, melalui jalan penyelidikan adalah yang lebih mudah kan, daripada you duduk nak ambil exam, you need to go for exam. You just do research, lebih enjoy kan. You just go to the lab, play around with your power supply, your multimeter. That's for me lah. For me, research based is much more easier than thought cross house or the undergraduates. But it depends lah. It depends. Terdapat pelbagai cabaran dan kesukaran yang mesti ditempuhi oleh para pelajar penyelidikan. Alhamdulillah anda semua berjaya menemui cahaya di penghujung perjalanan anda. Syabas diucapkan. if you did your research, siapa yang tahu your research ini betul ataupun tidak? Who's know? Supervisor pun tak tahu. When I finish my PhD, then I give my supervisor my thesis to him for just writing for sign my thesis. So he says that, okay, congratulations. I also don't know. At first, I don't know if you can get the output from your experiment. So dia pun tak tahu kan, topik yang diberi pada saya tu akan sukses ataupun tidak. Okay, so yang tahu adalah kamu sendiri. You are the only knows your research. Then during your viva also you are the person that know your work. That is senang, it's much more easy kan. The external just provoke you only. It's just provocation je. Dia pun tak tahu apa-apa. During my viva, when the external asked me first question, then he's wrong about the concept, then he didn't ask anything. It's just only take about 45 minutes for the viva. Mungkin rasa malu dan sebagainya lah. So you know, you are the only know your PhD work when you did your research. Okay. So ingat, kejayaan anda dapat hari ini bukanlah kejayaan anda sendiri. Pengorbanan ibu, ayah, suami, isteri, anak-anak, rakan serta saudara mara, mereka ini semua yang banyak membantu anda berada di kedudukan anda hari ini. Saya berharap segala pengalaman yang anda perolehi sebagai pelajar di UTHM mampu membuatkan anda lebih bersyukur, lebih bijak dan merendah diri. Masih banyak perkara lagi yang tidak kita ketahui dan perlu diterokai. Saya berharap segala ilmu yang telah anda perolehi mampu memberikan manfaat kepada seluruh umat manusia secara amnya dan juga kepada negara anda masing-masing khususnya. Akhir kata, saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan tahniah kepada semua penyelia yang telah berjaya membimbing dan menyokong para pelajar. Saya tahu tanggungjawab menyelia pelajar pasca Siswazah ini bukanlah satu kerja yang mudah. Ia memerlukan sejumlah masa dan kesabaran yang tinggi. Didoakan semoga segala ilmu yang dicurahkan kepada para pelajar dengan niat yang ikhlas agar kita semua beroleh barakah di dunia dan di akhirat, insya-Allah. Mudah-mudahan kejayaan yang anda pamerkan dalam membimbing pelajar-pelajar ini menjadi satu inspirasi kepada yang lain. So kepada penyelia atau kepada graduan yang akan menyelia pelajar, so niat tu penting. Okay. So bila you menyelia pelajar, bukan sebab you nak naik pangkat. Kita menyelia pelajar untuk share our knowledge. Okay, share our knowledge, yang mungkin knowledge kita A, B aja, then pelajar akan kembangkan kepada C, D, E contohnya. Dan lepas tu orang lain pula akan kembang F, G, H, J, K, L. Dia akan kembang. Okay, that is niat tu nak kena betul. Yes, betul. If you have graduate student, you can be promoted and so on. But when you supervise the student, so niat tu nak kena betul. Then different student have different capabilities. Tak semua student sama. Okay. Saya tak ramai student PhD, saya hanya ada lebih kurang 20-22 orang saja. Okay, tapi saya nampak setiap student saya berbeza. Okay, I need to tune to their lifestyle. Okay. Ada yang memang suka pergi kat lab, ada yang dia tak pergi kat lab tapi dia dapat jawapan kat rumah contohnya. Okay, that's fine for early stage. Okay. My supervisor dulu tak too rigid kepada saya. Okay, saya buat PhD daripada pukul 7 suku pagi hanya 1 tengah hari sahaja. Sebab pukul 1.20 tu saya mesti nak balik sebab ada soap yang saya lihat, drama yang saya suka sangat lihat. Dia sejak saya undergraduate lah, so saya mesti balik. So tak ada orang UTM sini, saya boleh cakap lah. Sebab dulu saya pernah dipanggil beri taklimat kepada penyela baru lah. Lepas tu saya di-ban sebab saya cakap macam tu lah. But it's the reality. Saya hanya buat kerja pukul 7, saya pergi pagi pukul 7 sampai pukul 1 or 12.30 saya akan jalan kaki balik ke rumah. Sebab saya bekerja untuk lihat drama tersebut lah. Okay. So yang tu mungkin tahu Home and Away contohnya. That is the true story. But between 7 and 12.30, 12.45 kita tumpukan atau concentrate dengan kerja yang kita buat. So tak perlu bercakap, tak perlu minum air dan sebagainya. So ada juga kawan saya yang datang pukul 8 tapi pukul 11 baru dia start kerja. So dia dah rugi 3 jam di situ. So different people have different style. So you are going to be penyelia. Okay, so you need to know your students. So saya juga mengambil kesempatan ini untuk mengucapkan terima kasih kepada semua pihak yang telah menyumbang kepada pembangunan universiti ini, khususnya dalam memastikan kecemerlangan program pasca Siswazah. Semoga anda meneruskan kerja-kerja keras anda dalam usaha meningkatkan kecemerlangan diri dan juga kecemerlangan universiti. Sekian wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih yang berbahagia Prof untuk ucapan tersebut. Now we would like to invite Professor Dr. Syahrudin bin Mahzan, the Dean of Center for Graduate Studies, to present a token of appreciation to the Vice Chancellor.
Thank you, Prof. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the post-grad hooding ceremony and the presentation of certificates of appreciation to the supervisors in conjunction with the 22nd UTHM Konvokesyen 2022. The Center for Graduate Studies would like to thank Yang Berbahagia Professor for the support and care he provided in this ceremony. We would like to extend our gratitude to the Deputy Vice Chancellors, members of Senate, the University senior officials, and the invited guests for taking the time to attend the ceremony in conjunction with this year's convocation. Congratulations to the supervisors and graduates for successfully completing postgraduate studies in UTHM.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we have come to the end of the ceremony. On behalf of all the committee members, I would like to express my utmost gratitude to all the distinguished guests and members of the floor for making this event a success. We apologize for any shortcomings throughout the ceremony. We would like to invite the Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Dean Center for Graduate Studies, Deans of all the faculties, VIPs, and graduates for a photography near the stage. Graduates, please stay at your seat for the photography session.
Ladies and gentlemen, now please rise for Gemilang UTHM. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for Gemilang UTHM.
kita meneroka.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The refreshments are being served at Makmal Pengajaran Mikro for VIPs and supervisors. For all graduates, you may collect the refreshments at the foyer outside of this hall.
The Honorable Vice Chancellor of University Tun Hussein on Malaysia will leave the hall.
Pengumuman perhatian kepada semua graduan. Diminta kepada semua graduan untuk meninggalkan borang alamat yang telah diisi lengkap di atas kerusi masing-masing. Please leave your full address on the seat. Dan bagi graduan yang ingin bergambar bersama keluarga, studio foto berada di belakang studio pendidikan. Terima kasih.